our next topic. So next topic will be Newton's laws of motion. Laws of motion. So today's topic is Newton's laws of motion. So is it clear, ma? Clear condition. So Newton's laws of motion. So what are the important points regarding Newton's laws of motion? So when you consider, we know that what are the three types of laws: first law, second law, and third law. So coming to first law is also known as law of inertia, and the second law. So what is the formula for Newton's second law? Force is equal to, we can write ma, and similarly we go for dp by dt, that is rate of change of momentum. We can also take this one. And next will be moving to change of momentum. So how do you write the equation for change of momentum? Suppose if you are taking the momentum, so here we can write this momentum as p is equal to mv. And next, change of momentum, how do you write the change of momentum? So delta p is equal to pf. Yes sir. Pf minus pi. So we can say this as Pf minus pi. So delta P is change of momentum, which is nothing but Pf minus pi, where Pf is the final momentum. You can take this as final momentum, and pi is the initial. So pi is the initial momentum. So these are the some of the formulae we are discussing. After that, we do the problems concerning to this Newton's laws of motion. And next will be, so if you take the delta p, so if you are taking delta p, so suppose you are taking modulus of this change of momentum, then how do you write this one? Integral of modulus of pf minus pi, so goes to square root of pf square or pi square plus pi square minus 2 pf pi into cos theta. So this is the formula for the modulus of delta p. Suppose you are taking modulus of delta p, so we can use this formula. And next will be, what is next formula? We can take this as impulse. So what is the formula for impulse? We can take this, it is denoted by I, which is nothing but force into time, and you can also take this as mv, or mass into velocity, or mass into initial velocity. Also you can take this impulse. And another formula for impulse is equal to integral of 0 to t into f into dt. So comments petlada. So I is equal to, so we can write the impulse formula as I is equal to integral of 0 to t into f into dt. So this is the formula for impulse. And next we move on to, suppose the impulse is can be written another formula when the mass is same. This is not clear, madam. Board is not clear. So atla comments pettanar for pillalu. So that's why board is not clear antanaru. So suppose Vi and Vf. Suppose Vi and Vf. My board will come, you see it. So Vi and Vf are the initial velocity, and Vf is the final velocity you are taking. Then how do you write the impulse equation? How do you write the impulse equation when mass is taken? So suppose you are taking mass, equal mass is taken, then impulse I is equal to, so I can be written as m into Vf minus m into Vi, because here the mass is same. So mass is same. Sir, board is not clear. బ్లర్డ్ అంటాను సార్ పిల్లలు నార్మల్ కెమెరా పెట్టింటే సార్ సో మా వస్తుందమ్మా కొంచెం నిదానంగా చూడండి వస్తుంది సో suppose VI and VF are the initial and final velocities of equal mass is taken, then I can be impulse. For this, impulse can be written as m into VF minus m into VI. So this is one of the formula. We can use this one. And suppose if you are taking tension, so what is tension? So tension in the string when it is lifted up. So when it is taken in the upward direction, the tension equation can be written as T1 into m into G plus A, and similarly in the downward direction. Suppose you are taking the tension in the downward direction. So how do you write the tension? T2 is equal to m into G minus A. So like this. So these are the two important formulae now we are going to discuss. And when the tension is taken, next formula. So coming to next formula, suppose the tension is in the rope. Suppose you are taking in the rope. Suppose the tension is taken in the rope. So what is the formula you can use? Means T minus M1 into G, which is equal to M1 into A1. And similarly T minus M2G is equal to M2 into A. So here the acceleration, suppose you are taking acceleration A1 and A2. So where A1 and A2 are the acceleration, and M1, M2 are the two masses, and G is the acceleration due to gravity, and T is the tension in the rope. So these are the some of the important formulae regarding Newton's laws of motion. Now we are going to do one by one problems regarding this Newton's laws of motion. So first of all, write down the first problem. Suppose, suppose first problem, a body of mass m is given in the problem. So m is equal to 3.513 kg is moving along. So moving along, so which is nothing but moving along x-axis. So it is moving along x-axis with a speed of, suppose the speed is given with a speed of 5 meter per second. The magnitude of, therefore the magnitude of its momentum. So how to calculate its momentum? So its momentum is dash. So how you are going to calculate the magnitude of its momentum? Suppose the problem is given, a body of mass is given and it is moving along x-axis and with a speed of 5 meter per second. The magnitude of its momentum is dash. So how do you calculate for this one? So suppose solution. Suppose you are taking this. So solution given, what are the given points in this? Mass is given as 3.513 kg and next speed is given. So V is equal to 5 meter per second. Then how do you calculate the momentum? So simplest formula. Calculate it, ma. Sir, comments avadam. Momentum. So how do you calculate? What is the equation for momentum? P is equal to mass into velocity. Mass into velocity. So 3.513 into 5. So momentum P goes to. So you can give the answer, ma. Nobody is answering. Nobody. So P momentum goes to 17.565. 17.565 kg meter second power minus 1. So comments, momentum ento vastundi chudandamma. So what is the equation for momentum? The participants 57. సార్ మీ సెల్లో ఫోటో తీయండి సార్. So suppose the mass and velocity is given, we can calculate the momentum like this. And next we move on to next formula, next problem. So second one, sum of magnitude of two forces are acting at a point is, sum of two forces is 16 Newton. So sum of the two forces, suppose you are taking F1 and F2 as the two forces, so magnitude of these two forces, sum of these forces will be 16 Newton if their resultant is given. So if the resultant is normal, to the force, normal is nothing but perpendicular. Resultant must be perpendicular to this force. Then having the magnitude of, so it is having the magnitude of 8 newtons, then the forces, what are the forces that we can get? So for this, sum of the magnitudes of two forces, suppose you are taking F1 and F2. Solution we can see, suppose F1 and F2 are the two forces. Then sum of the two forces, we can take this as F1 plus F2 is equal to 16. F1 plus F2 is taken as 16, and resultant force we can give this as, so resultant force can be perpendicular to this one. Therefore, F2 square minus F1 square is equal to F square. So resultant of this one, and so therefore we can write this as F2 square minus F1 square is F square. So F is taken as 8 here. So F is nothing but 8 Newton. So therefore 8 square, which can be written as 64. So 64 is the one. So this is taken as equation 1, and this one is equation 2. And next equations, from equations 1 and 2. Suppose if you A square minus B square formula, you can take A square minus B square formula, F2 minus F1 into F2 plus F1, so which goes to 64. So how can you write the substitute for this F1 plus F2? So in place of F1 plus F2 minus F1 into, so we can substitute for F1 plus F2 as 16, which is equal to 64, or F2 minus F1 is equal to 64 by 16. So we can cancel this one, so after cancellation we can get F2 minus F1. So this one goes to 4 and 8, and so finally you get 4. So F2 minus F1 is 4. So this is taken as equation 3. So this is the equation 3. So next, solving equations 1 and 3. So now you are going to solve equations 1 and 3. Then we can get the forces. So what are the forces we can get here? So we have to calculate in this case F1 and F2. So for this one, from equations 1 and 3. From equations 1 and 3, F1 plus F2 is equal to 16 and F2, or you can take this as minus F1 plus F2 is equal to 4. So in this case you can cancel ma. So therefore 2F2 is equal to 20. Therefore F2 goes to 10. So this is the answer for F2. Similarly we can calculate F1. So F2 is equal to 10 Newton. We got the value for F2 as 10 Newton. Similarly, we can also calculate F1 value by substituting in equation 3. So F2 minus F1 is equal to 4. Suppose F2 is 10 Newton. So here you can see ma. So F2 is 10 Newton. If you substitute this one, 10 minus F1 is equal to 4. Or minus F1 is equal to 4 minus 10, or you can take this minus 6. So F1 is equal to 6. So F1 value for the forces is F1 is 6 and F2 goes to 10 Newton. So this is the answer ma for this. So when the two magnitudes has given, we can calculate the resultant of the two forces like this. And next one. ఏం కామెంట్స్ రావడం so next you write down ma. So you write down and thereafter we go for next వస్తున్నాయా so write down ma, write down. So F1 goes to 6. Very good, very good. Write down ma. Okay ma, I am giving time. Please write down ma sum of the magnitudes of two forces. Write down. And F1 goes to 6 Newton. Okay. Very good. 6 is the answer. F1 is 6 and F2 goes to 10 Newton. And next, so this is the problem ma. Over. Next I will go for next problem. Third problem. Okay. So next, third problem. Now we are entering into third problem. So calculate. So third problem ma, calculate. Write down. Calculate the time. Calculate the time needed for. Calculate the time needed for a net force of 5 Newton. So here 5 Newton force is given to change in velocity. So change in velocity of 10 kg mass is given, and then by 2 meter per second. So this is the problem ma. So in this problem we have to calculate the time. So how you are going to calculate the time? So next, so what is the formula ma for this? So we have to calculate force. Here the net force is given. So what is the net force is 5 Newton. To change in the velocity of is 2 meter per second and the mass is taken as 10 kg. So what are the important one? F is equal to ma. Okay. So solution you see ma, force is given. F is equal to 5 Newton. Change in velocity. So how do you write the change in velocity? V minus U. V minus U is 2 meter per second. And the mass is given as 10 kg. So find out the answer, time. How do you calculate time? So F is equal to ma. So acceleration. In place of a, you can write this as F into V minus U by T. Here time, we have to calculate time. So formula changes to F is equal to ma, okay. And next we are going to convert this acceleration, because directly acceleration is not given. Acceleration అనేది ఇవ్వలేదన్నమాట. సో కాబట్టి మనం ఎట్లా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తున్నాం చూడండి అమ్మా. F is equal to ma or m times v minus u by t. So in this case change in velocity. So F is equal to mass is given 10 kg and v minus u is 2 and time we don't know. Okay. So what is the answer, ma? Time t. Time t is 4. So very good. Very good. Answer is 4, ma. Because you have to substitute here F as 5. F as 5. Therefore 5 is equal to 20 by t. So if you cancel this one, so t is equal to 4 seconds. So this is the answer, ma. So directly we can't take F is equal to ma. Directly manam తీసుకోవడం లేదు. And this acceleration is converted into change in velocity by time. So answer will be t is equal to 4 seconds. Very good. Very good, ma. Very good. T is equal to 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Okay. Next we move on to the next problem. Have you noted down, ma? Next. I'll rub it. Okay. Next problem. Next problem. I'll take this one. So fourth one. Fourth problem. A container. So here you are taking a container of mass. So mass has been given as 200 kg. So mass has been given as 200 kg. Rests on the back of an open truck. Suppose you are taking truck here. So in the problem given one container and a mass has been given. Next, if the truck accelerates, at 1.5 meter per second square. Acceleration is given here, ma. Acceleration. Voice is not clear. Okay. Okay, ma. Now it is clear, ma. Network problem. Your network problem. Voice is there, ma. So because we are using Bluetooth. Okay. Network means me cell కొంచెం problem ఉంటుందమ్మా. So truck acceleration 1.5. Acceleration is given. What is the coefficient of static friction? Coefficient of static friction. What is the coefficient of static friction? Then, so how you are going to calculate the static friction? So what is the suitable formula for this, ma? So suppose a container has given mass. So solution, in the solution you can see, ma. So given mass. So mass is given as 200 kg. Next, back of open truck and acceleration. So acceleration is given as 1.5 meter per second square. Then coefficient of friction. static friction. What is the formula? So coefficient of static friction. So coefficient of static friction is equal to formula F is equal to mu times mg. So this is the formula ma. So in this case we have to calculate the coefficient of static friction, which is nothing but F is equal to mu into mg. Mu into mg. Substituting all the values here. So F is equal to mu. Mu is mm, you can cancel ma, because we are going to substitute for ma. So this is equation 1, and we know that F is equal to ma. So from equations 1 and 2, you can cancel m, full clear network. So next you can substitute here ma, ma is equal to mu into mg. So you can cancel mass here. So then mu can be written as. So in this case we have to calculate mu is equal to a by g. So what is the acceleration here? 1.5. 1.5 by acceleration due to gravity is taken as 9.8. We know already that acceleration due to gravity is 9.8. So the answer is 0.153. So 0.153. Okay ma? Very good. 0.153 is the answer. So mu is equal to static friction. Mu is equal to a by g. Simplest formula we can calculate, which is nothing but 0.153 is the right answer. Very good. Very good. Very good. All are answering. Upendra, Manoj Kumar. So 0.153 is the answer. Okay. So like this we have to calculate when the for calculation of coefficient of static friction. So have you note down ma? Have you note down? Next we move on to the next problem. Next problem. So Newton's laws, under Newton's laws of motion chala problems unnayamma. One by one chesukovala, practice chesukovala meer. And next problem, we can move for next problem. So a ball is, so this is the fifth problem. So a ball, suppose you are taking ball. Yes ma, homework homework iyalanda sir. A ball falling with, a ball is falling with velocity. So velocity is given ma. So what is the velocity? So velocity vi. So velocity vi is equal to minus 0.65 into I minus 0.35 into j. So this is the velocity given ma, meter second power minus 1. So velocity is given, is subjected to a net impulse of I is equal to, impulse is given ma, suppose impulse is given, I is equal to 0.6 into I plus 0.18 into j. So this is the impulse given. So if the ball has a mass of, so mass is given ma, mass of 0.275 kg. Suppose the mass is given, calculate its final velocity. So how you are going to calculate the final velocity? So final velocity in this case. So how do you calculate the final velocity when the impulse is given? So a ball is falling with velocity Vi has been given in terms of I and J. And next it is subjected to net impulse of I is equal to this 0.6 into I plus 0.18 into J. So if the ball has mass is given 0.275 kg. So how do you calculate for this solution? So first of all, we have to write given. So what are the important points that we can remember? Mass is given by 0.275 kg. So mass is given here. Okay. Next Vi. So Vi is equal to minus 0.65 I minus 0.35 J. Next Vf. How do you calculate Vf when impulse is given? So impulse given is 0.6 I plus 0.18 J. So impulse is given initial velocity and how to calculate the final velocity. So what is the formula for this one? So formula for this is I is equal to m times Vi minus m times Vf. So in this case, you have to take common factor as m into Vi minus Vf. Like this also you can substitute here. Board problems. So next I is equal to m times Vi minus Vf. So substitute in this and find out ma. So how to calculate I by m? So I by m is equal to Vi minus Vf. So I by m is equal to Vi minus Vf, or you can take this as I by m. So Vf is required final velocity, therefore minus Vi is equal to, we can write this as minus Vf, or you can take this Vf as, which is equal to, so Vi minus I by m. So this is the final velocity problem, and therefore substituting this one, Vf is equal to Vi. So substituting for Vi, you substitute here ma. So minus 0.65 I minus 0.35 J. So next minus I. So here what is I value? Impulse is 0.6 I, 0.6 I. Plus means minus, it goes to 0.18 J by m. So by m, mass, you have to take mass here. By m, mass is taken as here 0.275. Therefore, Vf is equal to, so here we have to take the LCM. So after taking LCM, we can substituting, finally you got 1.53 I plus 0.305 J, and so this is the final answer, meter per second. After taking LCM, we are going to get the final velocity. So Vf is equal to 1.53 I plus 0.305 J. So this is the final velocity in case of impulse. Suppose impulse is given, we can take this as m into Vi minus m into Vf. So we can take this as common factor m, Vi minus Vf, and therefore I by m is equal to Vi minus Vf. So finally you can write this as Vf. Final velocity is Vi minus I by m. So in this case Vf will be like this. Okay. So this is another problem. So this is another problem. Have you noted down it? Note down this problem. Next we move on to the next problem basing on the tension. So how do you calculate the tension when you are taking the problem? So next problem. So next problem, we move on to the next problem. So the maximum tension, next problem, the maximum tension, sixth problem. So the maximum tension is given on a rope. So then having 60 kg weight. So 60 kg weight is given, and the ratio of, so the ratio of maximum acceleration with maximum accelerations with masses has been given as 20 kg and 30 kg. So 20 kg and 30 kg masses has been given. Find the, so in this case we have to calculate the acceleration. So how do you calculate the acceleration? So this was given, tension has been given, and find the acceleration. So acceleration ratio we have to calculate. For this, first of all, tension given. What are the points given? Tension T is 60 kg weight. So tension has been given as 60 kg weight, and this will be converted into newtons, 600 newtons tension. And next formula, and masses has been given, m1 is 20 kg and m2 is given as 30 kg. So you have to calculate the accelerations a1 and a2. So what are the accelerations a1 and a2? In this case, formula. So what is the formula that you are going to use this one? Do you know, ma? What is the formula? When tension has been given and masses, find the acceleration. So T minus m1 g is equal to m1 into a1. So this is the formula for finding acceleration. So tension T minus m1 g, mass and acceleration due to gravity and mass of this problem, and a1. And next, substituting all the one, 600 minus mass m1 is 20, and g you can take directly 10, and mass is again 20 into a1. So what is a1? Calculate it, ma. 600 minus 200 is equal to 20 into a1. So after subtracting, this goes to 400 into 20 into a1. So 0, 0 you can cancel. Therefore, a1 is equal to, so a1 goes to 20. So the answer for this is acceleration a1 is 20. Okay. Similarly, a2. So similarly, we can calculate for a2. What is the answer, ma? Next one. How do you calculate? a2. Similarly, you take this as formula T minus m2g is equal to m2 into a2. Calculate and give the answer, ma. So T minus m2. Substitute for m2, and g is 10, and m2 is here 30, and a2. What is the value for a2? So 600 minus m2 is 30 into 10 is equal 10, g is 10, and m2 is 30 again. Therefore, a2. Therefore, 600 minus 300 is equal to 30 into a2. So after substitution, a1 we are going to get a2 as 10. Very good. So a2 is 10. Answer is same, Mansoor. So a2 goes to 10. So A1 and A2 we have calculated. Therefore, finally you have to write this as A1 is to A2 is equal to 20 is to 10, or you can write this as 2 is to 1. You can also write the answer for the acceleration. Now we have calculated the acceleration when the tension has given. So while calculating tension, we have to use this formula, T minus M1G is equal to M1 into A1. So this is the formula, and answer is A1 is to A2 is 20 is to 10. We can write this also 2 is to 1. Have you write down, ma? Next problem. Next problem. We move on to next problem. A mass of, seventh problem. A mass of 1 kg, a mass of 1 kg attached to one end, attached to one end of a string, one end of a string is lifted upward direction. So first of all, it is lifted upward direction with acceleration. So with acceleration 4.9 meter per second square. So 4.9 meter per second square. Okay. Meter square. Then in the downward direction, in the downward direction, first it is lifted in the upward direction. After that, it is lifting to the downward direction. Then what is the ratio? What is the ratio? What is the ratio of tension? What is the ratio of tension in the string? So we have to calculate in this case we have to calculate the ratio of tension in the string. So suppose mass is given 1 kg and acceleration is 4.1, which is lifting. First it is lifted in the upward direction and then in the downward direction. How do you calculate the tension? So solution for this, think it of, ma. So when the mass is lifted upward, so when the mass is lifted in the upward direction, when it is lifted in the upward direction, so acceleration is 4.9 meter per second square. So what is the tension formula? Tension T1. So formula you can write this, ma. So tension formula is M into G plus A. So when the mass is lifted in the upward direction, tension T1 is M into G plus A. So substituting all the ones, tension T1 is mass is 1 and G you can take 9.8 and acceleration is 4.9. Therefore tension T1 goes to, you take the addition, ma. So 14.7 Newton. So it goes to 14.7 Newton. So tension T1 is, similarly you calculate in the downward direction. Calculate chesi cheppandamma. So in the downward direction, what is the formula you have to use? T2 is equal to M into G minus A. So upward direction means plus and downward direction means minus. So what is the value for T2? క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసి చెప్పండి అమ్మా. సరే ఇంకా అయిపోయింది. 1 minute మా. ఇట్లా సార్ దీంట్లో ఆన్సర్ చెప్పండి అమ్మా. సో టెన్షన్ T2 is m into G minus A. Substitute all the values here. You have to calculate the ratio of the two tensions. Ratio of the tensions in this case. Ah, 4.9, very good. So 4.9 is the answer. So tension is very good, 4.9. So tension is 4.9, T2. So T2 tension is 4.9. So we have to take next one, we have to consider that T1 by T2. So what is the ratio of T1 and T2? So tensions we have to calculate ma. So T1 by T2 is 14.7 by 4.9. So this goes to nearly 3:1. So you can cancel this one, and after that T1 by T2 ratio goes to 3:1. So the answer will be 3:1. When the tensions, what is the ratio of tension in the string? So ratio will be 3:1. Suppose here the formula we are taking is in upward direction m into G plus A, in the downward m into G minus A. So this is the answer ma. So next problem, write down ma. రాస్తుంది రాస్తుంది. So next problem, you can take this one ma. 8th problem, a bullet is, so a bullet is fired from, sir tello tiyandi sir photo okati iroju. Then the force on a bullet is, force on a bullet is F is equal to 600 Newton minus 2 into 10 power 5 T Newton. So this is the force given ma. So F is equal to, force has been given here. So force is this one. So F is equal to 600 minus 2 into 10 power 5 T Newton has been given. The force reduces to, next will be the force reduces to, so it is reducing to 0. So F is equal to 0. So if you see this ma, F is equal to 0, reduces to 0, then find the, in this case, find the imparted to a bullet. So how to calculate the imparted bullet? That is nothing but impulse. So how do you calculate the impulse when the force is reduces to 0? So in this case, what is the suitable formula for this one? Suppose given F is equal to, so force is given as 600 minus 2 into 10 power 5 into T. So force has been given. And next, this force is reduces to 0. So when it is reduces to 0, we have to substitute here as 0 into 600 minus 2 into 10 power 5 into t. So like this. You can write this as 600 is equal to minus 2 into 10 power 5 into t. Or you can calculate this as, can cancel here also, or 600 by 2 into 10 power 5 is equal to minus t. So what is the value of t? Find out, ma. So what is the value of t when you cancel this one? 300. So 300. So which is equal to 2 zeros also we can cancel here. 2 zeros. So here goes to 10 power 10 cube. So 3 into 10 power minus 3 is equal to minus t. So t is equal to 3 into, very good. 0.03 also you can write this one, ma. So this t will go to, so t is equal to 3 into 10 power minus 3 is the time, which is equal to, so like this. So 0.03 is the answer. 0.03 is the answer. Okay. Next, we have to calculate impulse. Impulse calculate cheyala. So what is the formula for impulse? What is the formula in case of force? Suppose if you are taking force, how do you write the impulse formula? So for this, I is equal to integral of 0 to t into f into dt. So this is the formula. So you have to integrate. Integration cheyalama. So f into, so I is equal to, you have to integrate this one 0 to t into f, substituting f value. So this is the f value. So 600 minus 2 into 10 power 5 into t value also we got t value, ma. T value is 3 into 10 power minus 3. So this is the f value into dt. So you can also directly substitute t, or you can integrate this one also. Suppose if you are placing t here only, then you can integrate. So after integration also you can substitute. So first we will integrate this one. So 0 to t 600. So if you integrate this one, 600 will come out of the integration, and then it is nothing but, so what is the value for this, into t minus 2 into 10 power 5. So t integration is t square by 2. So t square by 2, and limits are from 0 to t. So limits are from 0 to t. So I goes to, what is the value for I? Calculate the value for I, ma. Calculate cheyandi. What is the impulse formula we can take? I is equal to 600 into t. You can substitute for t. T is 3 into 10 power minus 3 minus 2 into 10 power 5 t square. So t value here is 3 into 10 power minus 3. So substituting for t square by 2. So by 2 and t square value is 3 into 10 power minus 3 whole square. So this is the one. So I goes to 1800 into 10 power minus 3 minus 2 you can cancel here. So 10 power 5 into 3 square. 3 square means 9 into 10 power minus 6. So this is the value. So I goes to, you can cancel 2 zeros here, ma. 2 zeros. So 180 minus 9 into 10 power minus 1. So what is the answer here? Answer will be, so I is equal to 180 minus 9 by 10. So it goes to 180 minus 0.9. If you subtract this one 0.9, what is the answer you are going to get? 0.9. So you have to substitute here. So 180 minus 0 you can take 0.9 if you take this one. So 9, so 70. So 179.1 is the answer. So impulse like this, you have to calculate the impulse when the force is given. So in terms of time, this was given. So I goes to impulse with the help of formula I is equal to integration of 0 to t f into dt. Okay, sir. Okay, ma. Tomorrow we continue. Next class within 5 minutes. Next class chemistry will continue, ma. Stay on the line.